Hey girl, thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to make sure that I have a few notes here with me so I say the right thing. But I just wanted to make this video because I know right now that you are kind of back and forth and a little on the fence right now about committing to yourself and to my accountability group. I just want to reach out because I totally feel where you're coming from and why you're fearful of the time commitment. To be honest, I felt exactly the same way that you are when I first looked into joining an accountability group. But then really once I did a little self-evaluation, which I'll be honest with you, is very, very hard, but it's always worth it. I found that I do have the time. And it's really not about whether we have it or not. It's about, is it a priority enough to make the time for it? So, the difference here is that with work and school, we will make the time for those things because it's instant gratification. It's money in the bank, and we know when it's going to happen. It's food on the table, and it's a roof over our head, right? But with health and fitness, it's tricky because, you're not here every day, and you might be working and, following a plan and eating well and, feeling like I'm making moves, but I don't see any changes. And sometimes that can be a big setback, right? And that's one of the things that I value so much and what I emphasize in our accountability groups is that it's not so much about the physical part. All of this will come in time. But if this is the only thing motivating you, it's going to be hard to kind of keep going through the motions every day. But if you have feelings like, I want to feel better, I want to have more energy, I want to feel confident, I want to love the body and the person that I am, that's going to be your motivation. And how do you get to that point? You surround yourself with like-minded, supportive, kind girls who are all in an accountability group. But right here, I realized that it's not so much about just working your ass off every day in your job. It really is about finding that happy, healthy balance in our lives, right? Because, when you do that, and you put your health and fitness first and your wellness and your mindset, it seems like everything else falls into place. Yet we are told by employers and our professors and our parents that work and a career is more important. So we put that above everything else. And then we wonder why we feel unfulfilled. We wonder why we feel overworked and overstressed and whatnot. And it's because our priorities are a little funky right now. So when I was first invited to an accountability group, I'm going to be totally honest with you and say I was working 3 jobs at that point. Okay, so when somebody mentioned this to me, I'm like, girl, I don't have time to do that. And secondly, I don't even know my Facebook password. You want me to be now on Facebook? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't really seem like me. But at the time, I was so overwhelmed and stressed with life, mostly due to my lack of time management and understanding of how to use it in my favor. So I sacrificed my gym time. I made excuses why I couldn't get to the grocery store every single week. And slowly, but surely, I just kept putting myself, my health, and my happiness on the back burner for my job and for my career. Okay? But what it comes down to is that it doesn't have to be one or the other. You can have an amazing career that you love going to every day. But so much of that comes with, what are you doing for yourself every day? And so many of us just forget that. And sometimes going to work for somebody else, no matter how much you love your job, there is going to feel like that empty space inside of you because part of that is for you, why you go there every day. But you still have to have something that is just yours, just for your personal self-growth. And so much of that comes with being a part of my accountability group. So I know that you're fearful right now that you won't be able to do this, that it's just going to be one more thing added to your plate. I promise I was right there where you're feeling right now just a year ago. But I really am here to show you that you're not alone. So many people feel exactly how you're feeling. And I made this video because I get this time objection all the time, and I want you to know that being busy is awesome. It means that you're going out and doing awesome things with your life. But sometimes we just need to have other people kind of step in a little bit and just say, hey, I see that you're working really hard, but are you happy? Do you feel like you have every area of your life where you want it to be and you have a good balance of all these different things? Or do you feel like you're just working all the time and constantly saying, I'm busy, or "Oh, I just feel like all I do is work," you know? But the thing is, I promise I'm going to be here every single step of the way. And I think that once people hear that and understand that you just joining the group, you getting set up with your own fitness and workout program and nutrition plan, that is just the beginning. From there, what we'll do is we'll sit down, we'll look at your planner, we'll fill in the constants. So work, school, spending time with your significant other, your friends, if you're in any extracurricular activities, if you volunteer, if you have family dinners, anything like that. We'll fill all that stuff in together. And then in the open pockets, we'll look for that 1 hour a week where you can meal prep and meal plan, 30 minutes where you can grocery shop, and then that 30 minutes a day that you'll work out. It really is that simple. And the best part is the convenience factor. All of this is done from home and right on this nifty little thing you call a cell phone. So you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to feel pressed for time. If you have a random hour open in your day, going to the gym is not ideal. You're not going to be able to do it. But you could pop in a kick-ass 30-minute workout with a trainer right there on video format telling you what to do, how to do it, and how long to do it for. And that 30 minutes can be over before you know it. All these feel-good endorphins are going to be flowing through your body. You're just going to be like, where has this been all my life? And I'm so happy I stopped letting my fear that I don't have time. I'm so happy I didn't let that hold me back anymore. Because remember, we all have time. It's just about prioritizing and time managing. So I really hope that this video helps you see that, like, I'm a real person, that I'm just like you, that I was where you are and how you felt just a year ago, really not that long. And, I'm just really here to help you, just rock that banging bottom life that you and I have been talking about. So I'm going to leave this video at that. If anything has stuck out to you, if you kind of feel like, all right, Emily, you have helped me kind of move on to the next part of this whole, forming process here to figure out, is my group a good fit for you? Now, I would really love to go into sharing a little bit more detail about getting set up, committing to yourself and to me, and then being on the similar journey together. So I'm really excited to talk more. Thanks so much, and I hope to be on this journey together soon. Talk to you later.